Hello, everybody. Happy Tarot Tuesday. I hope that you can hear me. Yes, you can. Okay. I was looking at my TV with my little spec thingies. I forgot to check my mic before I went live. So I hope everyone is doing good. I have had a pretty good week, pretty good day. Cleaning up my messy desk. I'm going to use my Cosmovisions again. It is like scratching the wall. Without further ado, without rambling on, because I really don't have anything to ramble on about, I will go ahead and do my 1 through 10, and then if anyone pops on, I'll do a reading for you guys. If not, it'll just be a short one tonight. That is totally fine. I'm trying to think of like anything new that's going on, and I don't have anything. My stinking camera, I swear it was straight. Now I'm gonna sit here and play with it. Hey, Elizabeth! I'm gonna sit here and play with it until I can figure out. Is that the right way? Yes. Yay! Actually got it right the first. And one minute. Go ahead and switch cameras. How are you, Elizabeth? Doing well, I hope. Can you see like the cat hair on this? I need to wash this. It's just a piece of fabric. I need to do something a little more like actual tablecloth. Like maybe hem it up or something. Maybe quilt it or something. I don't know. I need to do something. Because cats just, they end up jumping on it and getting cat hair everywhere. Freya, stop. Just scratching on chair. Hanging in there. Yeah, I'm pretty much just hanging in there. Nothing bad. Nothing really all that great. Just kind of hanging in there. Trying to figure out why my cat's going so crazy all of a sudden. But that's usually how it goes. Okay. So 1 through 10. If you are watching live, you can still pick a number. This is more for the people who are watching the replay. So you can still get a reading if you didn't catch me live. You just pick a number 1 through 10, or you can pick multiple numbers, and those are the messages for you. Elizabeth, I will get you a personal reading after. What's down here? I guess it's just a weird. Oh, it's the white thing. Never mind. I get distracted looking at my TV. It's probably not a good idea that I have it up there, but then again, if I don't, then I'm always gonna be worried. Like, is my camera working? What's going on? Anyone else that jumps in the comments, I will get you guys as well. So, number 1, karma. Pretty sure I know the meaning of it, but I'm gonna have my little handy dandy thing out just because these cards are new to me. Karma is the Justice card. So karma is kind of like the Justice card, where keep my mic out of the picture. I might need to scoot over. So the karma card is just like the Justice card, where it's kind of like one of those things where it's more of a focus on yourself and the karmic energy that you're bringing to the world. So, make sure that you are on the right path. To take a moment to just kind of think about the path that you're on, the karmic energy that you're putting out to the world, and make sure that it's good. If you want good things, make sure you're putting good things out into the world. If you're wanting bad things, make sure that you're putting bad things out in the world. Or if you're putting out bad things, expect bad things back. That's a better way to put it. So just make sure that you're on the right track and you're attracting the things that you actually want with that karmic energy. Number 2, lots of major arcana, and they're all upright, which is nice because they're a little bit easier to read. Hey Tammy, hey Amber, yay! Got a full room in here. So the past lives card is a mirror card of the death card. But this one actually is one where it doesn't mean the same as the mirror card. So the past lives card is all about the lessons that we're learning in this lifetime, and the lessons that we've learned in the past, and making sure that we're not bringing it to this lifetime. So we've lived, if you believe this, we've lived different lives, and we're constantly learning lessons in each life, and you have to learn those lessons to be able to move on with your next life and have things better and move on to a new lesson. So just make sure that you are listening to your subconscious, your higher self kind of telling you like, hey, you've learned this lesson before, or learn from your mistakes that you've made in the past, and grow from that so you're not completely repeating the same thing over and over again. Number 3, another upright, yay! Okay, number 3 is the 7 of lotuses, which is also like the 7 of cups. Having to make choices between the world of daydreaming and the world of reality. Having to think about the fact that you might be living in kind of like a daydream situation where you're not really thinking about like your responsibilities or reality, like how things really are. You might be kind of just lost in this daydreaming type of world right now. So it might be one of those times when you might need to check yourself, make sure that you're not, I mean, daydreaming is never bad. Just make sure that you're not missing out on things in reality because of what you're doing in your daydreaming. Does that make sense? I was watching the news and I'm like, wait, I'm forgetting something. Hopped on Facebook and saw your post. I'm like, shoot. Yeah, I was actually busy today, and I did not get my little thumbnail made for my YouTube, so I couldn't schedule the YouTube video without having that thumbnail made. So I literally just made it like 15 minutes ago. Thankfully, it's easy. All right, so we have a reverse, I almost said upside down, a reverse card. My brain is just like not there. The Peacock, another major arcana. We've got a lot of big messages tonight. Could be why my brain is a little bit foggy tonight. So the Peacock is 3. I'm pretty sure that is the Empress. Yes. So the Empress upside down. Now the Peacock, nurturing and merging opposites. So if you look at the card upright, I don't think I've shown this one off before. It's just like all this feminine beauty. That's what the Empress is all about. So it's really not too different. Now it does say it's all about merging opposites as well. So things that wouldn't go together are going to start making sense. They're going to start melding together, and the way that you can use that to your advantage is kind of making things work when someone else might not have been putting them together. And then just that creative nurturing type of energy is definitely going to come into play as well. And there's a little tiny moon, which I don't know if there's many moons in this deck, but you see a little moon in front of the Peacock. So definitely listen to your intuition. It's going to come into play. Now it's in reverse, and I feel like it's a lot of your intuition. That moon is just like screaming at me like, this is why I'm upside down. So right now the energy's kind of stuck because you're not listening to your intuition. Make sure that you get in tune with that and you're listening to it, and you're not pushing aside any like first thoughts. Sometimes we might not realize that we're using our intuition. Like someone might be like, oh, I'm not in tune with my intuition. I don't know what's going on. but they're not listening to their like gut feeling, their first instinct, without thinking about it, without working out any what if this happens or whatever, not working out any consequences, not working out anything, just your first thought on something. That's your intuition, and it's just kind of like yelling at you like, hey, this is what you should do. Listen to that, and all that nurturing and merging of opposites and being able to kind of meld things together and be a little more creative is definitely going to come into play. Seven of Birds or Seven of Swords. So this one's all about obstacles, and strategy, working out, making sure that you're taking your time and you're not rushing through things. You're working through step by step and making sure that you're not, rushing things. I literally just said that, but rushing through things to where you're missing steps, or you're going too fast through these steps and not like working them out exactly how they need to be. So just make sure that you're working on a strategy, you're planning ahead, you're not rushing to finish something. Number 6, the Pelican, and it is upside down. The Pelican is the Fool. Or no, it's not the Fool. There's a Pelican on the Fool card in the vision. Sorry, guys. That like a scepter. I want to say the Pelican was the Emperor in this deck. Look, in just a second. I just want to show you guys that, but it is upside down. Pelican, Emperor. Yep. Structure, control, discipline. So make sure that you are, might be a time when you're not really structuring things around you and you're not disciplining yourself and making sure that you're on point, you're doing things the way you're supposed to be doing, and you're not, kind of willy-nillying around things. Make sure that you're structured, you're planning out things, again with that Seven of Birds coming into play. A lot of like planning out things, making sure that you're getting things correct before you rush and move on and kind of half-ass things. I'm definitely getting that half-ass as a message, like don't half-ass things. The upside down Pelican is kind of saying like, hey, you're half-assing it right now. Make sure that you are full-assing it. You're planning ahead and making sure that you are on top of it and you're doing what you should be doing. It's kind of the fatherly figure that's coming in like, hey, you're off topic. You need to get back on it and focus. Four of Embers. And this one is in reverse. Are you laughing at me? My brain is just not into it right now. Sometimes my brain is just like, meh, I don't want to work. And it's like all these messages are coming through and I'm like, yes, it's coming, but it's not coming out of my mouth. It's just not happening. Four of Embers is Four of Wands, community home celebration. So this is all about like celebrating and just having like this feeling of warmth and safety and home, this home feeling of comfort. But it's upside down. So you might not be feeling that. You might not have that place of comfort right now. Might be super stressful, super chaotic just everywhere, and you're not really feeling like this I'm home kind of feeling. Make sure that you take the time to appreciate the quietness when it's there and you're relaxing and taking care of yourself and getting that feeling of comfort. Emperor, don't half-ass, whole ass. I didn't know how else to put it. But yeah, that's the energy stuck. Make sure that you're you find that place where you can feel that comforting feeling and that kind of like recharge and just kind of like I can kind of drop on my walls and just be myself kind of place. That comfort. So the first few were upright and I was like, yeah, man, this is gonna be an upright night. It's not. Number 8 is Sacrifice. Oh, this looks like candy. Like trolley gummy worms. Like the little swirly is like a lollipop. I don't know. So Sacrifice, upside down. make sure that the sacrifice that you're trying to make or that has been presented to you, cat hair everywhere, I'm sorry. The sacrifice that is being presented to you is worth giving up what you're giving up. So if you're sacrificing for somebody else, make sure that it's worth it. Sometimes we sacrifice everything for everyone else and we never hold on to those things for ourselves and make sure that we're not just sacrificing everything. We're, not taking care of ourselves. So make sure that you are not sacrificing for the wrong reasons or for the wrong person or someone who won't appreciate it. Make sure it's worth the sacrifice that you're making. The veil. Number 9 is the veil. And it is upright. What is that? 17. Oh, okay, so the veil is the star, the mirror card for the star. So it's all about hope and reassurance that it's okay. There's light at that end of the tunnel. You're gonna make it through. It might seem like you're kind of struggling and there's not really a way out right now, but there is hope. There is something that's kind of in the back at the end of the struggle that you're going through right now. So hold on to that hope and it's gonna help get you through. And number 10, 8 of birds upside down. Okay, so this is like 8 of swords, that entrapment, that kind of self-victimization. Sometimes we might feel lonely or in a bad situation, but we can get out of it. Make sure that you're not allowing yourself to be in a situation that you can get out of. So just make sure you're not just kind of wallowing in that negativity and just bringing even more negativity to yourself. Sometimes we just need a change of scenery, change of pace, change of everything, people around us. So make sure that you are not allowing yourself to feel lonely and depressed and in a bad situation, because you can get out of it. There's a way to get out of it. So just make sure that you are looking at all aspects of it. Okay. Come on, brain. I need to start drinking an energy drink right before this or something. But then I'll be up all night. Alright, so can I have a financial and general reading, please? Me and my dad are struggling financially so much and slowly giving up. No, don't give up. Don't do it, Amber. Don't do it. Elizabeth first, then Tammy, then Amber. Okay. And Amber wants financial and in general. Don't give up, Amber. You've been doing awesome. There's so many good things just on the horizon for you. Don't give up. Seriously. I can feel it. I can feel the good things coming for you. Just keep a positive aspect. Keep up hope. All right, Elizabeth. Okay. Elizabeth. I'm going to pull the cards first and then I'll see what they mean. Okay. So we have 2 of the extra cards, the ones that are like the knights, kings, queens, and pages. We have the Wanderer. Both of these are reversed. The Wanderer is free spirit, new ideas, and inspiration. So this is like the Page of Wands, I think. Jonah love reading. Okay. So this is like the Page of Wands. Like all this potential and all of the things that you need to succeed with wands is that passion, the creativity, the ideas and inspiration, and just kind of like everything hitting you and just like really good, like, oh, okay, I can do this, I can do this. All of that is there, that potential is there, but it's in reverse, so something's definitely holding you back. I just want to show off the art from this. Something's definitely holding you back. 8 of Trees, 8 of Pentacles, productivity, specialty, and skills. Okay, so things are starting to happen, and it might be that some consistency might need to happen, and that could be what's holding back all that potential for all the ideas and inspiration and creativity and all that good stuff that's coming. I also have the Commander in reverse. Resourceful and controlling. So, okay. So all of this potential is stuck. It might be time to start being consistent with one thing, working hard at one thing to where you can really master that one thing, using your resources and controlling, just kind of like taking control of things, being able to use those resources and just kind of honing in on that one thing, focusing on one thing to where you can kind of master it, use your skills to be able to get through it. The Fighter. Impulsive, vengeful, quick to act. So don't react to things too quickly. Make sure that you're taking your time to hone in on those skills and focusing on that one thing. And the Fighter is more of like this energy that's like really quick to act, and sometimes that can be too quick to act, like impulsive, more like in a bad way. It might be something that you might need to really think through before you act. And it could be that you might need to really focus on something to kind of perfect it to be able to act on whatever's getting ready to come down the road. Just want to pull one more. The Peacemaker. Lots of these, like, I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? The importance of being, personalities, character flaws, skills. 16 identities speak to ourselves. You're not one of these identities, but all. Some of us have more of these identities active in a single time, and others exhibit only a few. Yours may change depending on the situation, time, or place. Okay, so these are kind of like the extra cards, but they're almost like I almost want to call them like the medium arcana, where they're not minor, they're not major. But no, this is the Peacemaker is diplomatic, tolerant, sympathetic. So just really taking your time, working out things before you act too impulsively, and just being diplomatic, listening to both sides of things, and being understanding, being that peacemaker, being tolerant of other people, and kind of sticking it out with some people that you might not necessarily have stuck it out with. Do you see someone coming back? I have that feeling. The orbs are strength, so bravery, overcoming a fear. Is it someone that you might be afraid to come back into your life? It might be something that maybe you guys have honed in on those skills, and that being able to handle each other a little bit better. That could definitely be coming into play. It could be that someone is coming in and you're just going to have to, like, you might be afraid of it, but you might have to bring in that brave energy and that overcoming fears and being able to be the peacemaker, handling the situation with understanding. But I definitely feel like the Eight of Trees is where like the skills and things that were being perfected might have needed to happen for that person to come in. And hopefully both of you have been doing that. But I feel like there's like all that potential and it's just stuck for some reason. So definitely come into it with a strong head. Don't think with your heart, think with your head. Definitely getting that kind of a vibe. Come at it with a level head, diplomatic, understanding both sides, and being able to face the fear that you might have of that person coming back, whether it's you not wanting them to come back at all or you being afraid that things might not work out with them if they come back, something along those lines. Definitely just take your time and work it out fairly. I hope that makes sense. A lot of hard stuff to discuss. Yeah. I think if they are to come back into your life, make sure that you are smart about it and you're just kind of coming at it with a level head, not too much emotion. Just thinking about the whole situation in more of like a logical way. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. My brain's not very logical tonight. I'm sorry. Thinking about things with your head, not your heart. Not letting your emotions take over. All right. Tammy, you are next. Let us see. All right, Tammy. Soulmate. Pretty sure that's lovers. Yes, that is lovers. So, definitely, this is a card where I'm sure you already know that, you're with your soulmate. It's not just a relationship. It's your soulmate, like the person that you are meant to be on this earth with. And it's going to be kind of like a time, I know Valentine's Day is coming right up, but it's going to be kind of a time of just really focusing on on your relationship, on the two of you together and that strength. 9 of Embers. Resilience, grit, being able to stand the test of time, being able to get through things together. 6 of Birds. Out of control, leaving behind things, but it's in reverse. So 6 of Birds being upright would be kind of a bad thing, I guess. Being out of control, that's not a good thing. So it's upright, so I guess that's a good thing, right? You're not out of control when you're with him. 2 of Trees. Planning, deciding, no, that's wrong. Balance and adaptivity. Oh my gosh, my mouth doesn't want to work tonight. Balance, definitely. I feel like the cards are just kind of like, you know it, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, it might be time, honestly, just to really focus on your relationship, and realizing the balance between you two. The Composer. Playful, harmonious, and youthful. But it's in reverse. I don't know if you guys heard that beeping. I think that was my kids' tablets. Playful, harmonious, and youthful. So I think that it might be just kind of like a time to just get that stuck energy of the playfulness and the youthfulness. Just taking time to be with each other and just appreciating each other. Geomancer. Generous, sensible, nurturing. I feel like these things could be like feeling like you're not really feeling super youthful. You're not really feeling super playful. And it might just be time to kind of like get back to each other. You guys might have been kind of drifting just a teeny bit. And it might be time to bring that youthfulness and that playfulness back together, and just kind of revamp things. And that opportunity is definitely going to come. Use Valentine's as an excuse. Be like, hey, babe, it's Valentine's Day. Let's focus on us and not all the crazy stuff going on in the house. We are one and the same. We balance each other. I love that. It's literally like your cards literally just wanted to talk about you and Mike. You're just like, that's it. One more card for you, just because I feel like that card's for you. And this is like a separate thing. God, I think they're on Skype and they're too close to each other. I don't know if you guys can hear that, like, screeching noise. The shore is the tower. So something's got to come down, so that you can kind of rebuild it, from the rubble. And I don't think this has anything to do with your relationship. It was like, my cards were like, okay, I'm done with that message, but wait, there's one more. And this one's separate. Something definitely has to come down so you can rebuild. And the life map is upside down. Cycles, free will, fate. So things are trying to happen. Big things are trying to happen, and something else has to come down so that they can happen. If that makes any sense. Mender, man, this compassion, calm, comfort. I'm pretty sure this is the Queen of Cups mirror card. But it's in reverse. Definitely something's gotta go away so that all this new stuff can come in. And that comfort and feeling of like just that calm, cool collectiveness that the Queen of Cups has, is going to come through once this goes away. Whatever this is, something has got to come down so you can rebuild it. Whether that's a way of doing things or a relationship with somebody, friendship, whatever the case may be. I don't feel like it's a person. I think it's something going on that you've been doing that just needs to just clean slate. So that these big life changing things, life map, cycles, free will, fate, things that are fated, things that are supposed to happen in this lifetime, the lessons you're supposed to learn, are kind of stuck at the moment because of this that needs to come down. Hopefully you know exactly what that is. Okay, so now Amber, then I think I'm done for the night. All right, Amber, you wanted finance in general. Okay. Amber, how are things going with Elizabeth? I hope very well. All right, Amber, let's see. 7 of Embers is self-preservation and defense. Okay, so that self-preservation, keeping yourself, and not changing for other people. It's deck energy. So for some reason, you're not being your true self. The cosmic tree is the Hermit, inner truth, reaffirming things. They're all in reverse. The Ace of Embers is like the Ace of Wands. Creation, willpower, and inspiration. So I know that you say that you're feeling, you're struggling, feeling like giving up. This ember is what you're needing, that ember to kind of spark the fire of that passion and being like, okay, I got this. This is so good. We're doing it. We're good. I feel like we've gotten closer lately. I'm so glad. So that spark, for things financial. So like your job, I know that you were working towards, being able to do like weddings and stuff, being ordained. That spark, that passion is there. It's just that stuck energy. And the cosmic tree is all about your inner truth and, being who you are, your truthful self. And that 7 of embers is all about that as well. So all that stuck energy, what are we going to do with it? 6 of embers. Victory, minor success. So your success is stuck because you're not being your true self. You're not allowing that spark of passion to kind of take control. Infinite paths. Literally so much, and it's exactly what I was saying earlier. You have so much good things just on the horizon. You just really got to get in that correct mindset. You have to claim it for yourself. That's the biggest thing in like manifesting things that you want, getting your life the way that you want it. You have to get into that mindset of, I deserve this. This is mine. This is going to happen. Not, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Things are just going so bad. And just getting into this negative mindset. You're just going to, it's like a snowball effect of just negative, 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 negative. And it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as the snowball goes down the hill. Make sure that you get into the right mindset. Your true self. You deserve this. You deserve happiness. You deserve good things coming to your life. The infinite paths are just like literally infinite possibilities. Things that you could do literally anything that you want to do. You just have to open that up. 8 of embers. Rapid action, quick decision. So it might be that you might need to start making a decision, and it's that rapid action, quick decision being upside down. It's more of like, okay, you're not being quick enough on some sort of a decision. And honestly, I really feel like that decision is just like making sure that you're opening up and using your inner truth, your true self, and putting that forth in the world. I think you'll have the infinite possibilities, infinite paths, just everything that you want, that fire, that passion, literally every card is in reverse. I'm looking at it right now and oh my gosh, another reverse card. Amber, what are you doing? I feel like the cards are screaming. They want me to just like shake you. They're like, come on, Amber, you know this. You've got this. The Pathfinder, the infinite Pathfinder, ambition, diligence, achiever. Literally so many good things, and it's all upside down. And I feel like all that's holding you back is yourself. You've got to get in that right mindset of, I deserve this. I'm going to have a good life. This is what's going to come to me. And it'll be yours. I promise. Like, I've got this feeling of it's all there, literally right outside of your reach. You just have to reach up and grab it. That's all you need to do. And that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this reading. And it's so funny because literally before this reading here, I was so like, oh, my mind's not into it. My brain's not into it. My mouth doesn't want to work. This reading was like flowing, like this is it. And every single one of those cards lined up with exactly what I just said. And that was awesome. I love when readings happen like that, where it's just like, bam, 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 bam. All of it. And every single one of those cards was in reverse. And it's your mindset. You've gotta own it. You've gotta be like, all right, I'm gonna be the most badass ordained person. I'm going to get all these people married and it's going to be the best thing ever. And I'm going to succeed. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a living for myself. I've got this. Me and my wifey are going to have the most lavish life. We're going to be super happy and it'll be yours. I truly believe that. All right. Well, on that note, I did not make my video like I said I was going to this weekend. I've got to get better. I really do need to get better about it. I need to make more static videos. We're gonna live in a mansion. See, there you go. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear, Amber. So I will make videos. I promise. I'll make more static videos instead of just the lives. I truly like doing the lives though. I like the energy of the lives. I like that it's just kind of like I'm here. And it's not just some like scripted thing. I don't know. I need to do more videos. I will do them. I promise. I moved to my Cosmovisions cards, which I'm actually super happy about. I've had them forever, since like March last year. So I think it's been about a year since I got these cards and I'm finally using them. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I've been saying, why did it take me a year? Anyways, I will see you guys next Tuesday. I might make videos, I might not. I'm not going to say I'm going to, because then I won't. So I'll just say I might, and maybe I will. It'll happen, I promise. Alright, well, I will see you guys next Tuesday. I hope you have an awesome week. Bye.